I filed a Freedom of Information request. I don't know if you guys are interested in kind of figuring out my story, but...
Oh, yeah. It says Bones Jones Rocket on it. That's a nickname we didn't know about.
I filed it under an alias so they wouldn't track me. Yeah, Bones Jones Rocket. My Christian name is...
Yeah, nobody's...
I didn't think you could read that. So it started on a day like today, Baton Rouge, 1981. A woman...
Oh, my God.
I'll burn through these real quick. A child was born. Okay. A child was born, not just any child, it was me. I was named the youngest catcher in MLB history at 3 years old. I had a 40-40 season. 40 home runs, 40 stolen bases. There I am, Chicago Cubs.
Wow.
Yeah, life had never been easier.
No baseball glove in that picture.
I played old school. My father brought me up right, old school baseball, and just a cap in a hand and a hot dog and a cap in a hand and a hot dog.
Son, you don't need a glove.
There you go. Absolutely.
But you gotta stop fucking dancing in the outfield.
At a 40-40 season, I was an MLB All-Star by the age of 4, and they treated me not only as a prodigy, but as a monster. They chased me out of town, and me and my dad starred on Deadliest Catch together for 7 seasons. Yep, that's my old man. Garlo Tarlo, he was my father. And we loved each other. There's another picture of him. I'm gonna throw that up there. He's pretty fucking old. He was 85.
Wow.
And,
I can definitely see the resemblance. The baseball cap says it all.
He passed me down the hat when I was 7 years old, and then tragedy struck.
Oh, no.
He was attacked by a giant, raving mad crab monster thing.
Oh, no.
He almost died. But fortunately, he was able to fight it off. That is until he fought it for a little longer. He fought it for a length of time, and
Hard to decide which picture to use during the fight scene. Might as well use them both.
he had a GoPro on, and for that I'll forever be thankful.
He really aged during the fight, too. It's lasted a while.
He was on Deadliest Catch for 9 seasons, and I had CTE. I couldn't play ball anymore, and tragedy struck. He was assassinated by Bobby Moynihan.
Oh, what an amazing twist.
Yeah.
I wish it didn't happen either. He was my old man. With musical guest Modest Yahoo. They gave him a Viking funeral, and they buried him at sea. The most famous Vikings in the world were there. NordVPN, Ava Elfie,
Randall Cunningham, I
Randall
believe was
Cunningham, and cut to 20 years later, I won my first Olympic gold medal in crab freestyle racing.
there. Wow.
700 millimeter, 700 millimeter, and I met all my heroes, Nelson Mandela.
Wow.
Just so you know, there's 38 more pictures.
And then one day, ladies and gentlemen, I got a package in the mail. My dad had been dead a number of years after he was assassinated by Mr. Moynihan and his ragtag group of miscreants. And I opened the package, and sure enough, he never forgot. It was a crab leg from the very crab he took down that night on that beach in Panama City.
It looks smaller than the ones.
It was a leg that grew a body. And there was no footage. We had to draw this one, but I remember looking at that leg and thinking about Garlo and That was my dad's name, Garlotarlo, if you remember from earlier callback. And I said, you know what? Maybe being a crab's not such a bad thing after all. Maybe being a crab is more human than being a man. Maybe we're all a little bit of a crab sometimes. And maybe that's okay. Thank you.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, with an absolute award-winning performance. I mean, you could have won an Emmy, a Grammy, an Oscar, a Tony. I think you just did it. I think you got the, what's that called? The EGOT. I think that's the first time anybody's ever. I think this is the first time someone's got an EGOT during their performance here on Kill Tony.
That's the best crab murder Bobby Moynihan story I've ever heard.
Tom Green, what do you think about?
I mean, there's not enough crab stuff going around in comedy right now.
Thank you. Thank you for saying that.
Like it's a good angle because you got to find an angle. That's a new angle.
No one's touching it.
It's funny. Your dad actually taught me how to catch crabs too. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
I love it. Casey, an unbelievable performance to start the show. We fucking love you, so much.
Thank you, guys.
He's on tour. He's on the road with me, with William Montgomery. Try to follow him. He's hard to track. He moves side to side at an unbelievably fast pace. Make some noise one more time for Casey Rocket.